All right, it's weekend 4 on the water slide, and we rounded us up some new equipment. Check that girl out. What do you think, Gunner? What? You think that's gonna get you enough water to go down the slide?
Yeah.
How fast do you think you'll go?
Not fast.
Not fast? All right, so we picked this old girl up on Facebook from a guy in Spencer, Indiana. Had a vegetable farm. Pretty cool dude. So I picked this pump up from a guy on Facebook. Got a PTO pump. I got the actual pump for the water slide, but it's 3-phase. We don't have 3-phase out there. Jason works a lot. He's coming to visit. He's going to help me try to get phase converter or something worked out. But I picked this pump up because I got a couple pond jobs coming up where I'm going to have to drain the ponds, and it's a PTO pump, so it'll kind of double as it's just a good excuse to buy a pump. I've always wanted a PTO pump. It'll work for a water slide for now, and I'm sure I'll use it for something else. But anyways, I picked it up from a guy in Spencer, Indiana. Pretty cool guy. He had a vegetable farm, I believe, and he used it for irrigation. And we had to go hiking like quarter-mile downhill in the woods and drag some of the suction hoses and stuff up. It was fun. We had a good time. But anyways, on the way there, I stopped in Lagodi, Indiana, which is about an hour north of here. And some guy at a gas station up there recognized me. I said hi to him and bullcrap for a while. Can't remember your name, bud. I'm sorry. If you watch this, comment down below. It was cool meeting with you, talking. So anyways, I got this pump. It needs a little bit of work. Let me show you what we need to do. And then we're going to see if we can get it plumbed up and see if it works. So it's got a little hand primer on it. And it's got this little bladder in here. And the bladder is not in too bad a shape. But these things here are about rusted through. So I had to order some other parts. So I'll put those on the shelf for spares later. Got a suction hose. Didn't have any gaskets. So they're over there. Ordered a few gaskets. I can't remember what everybody calls this end right here. But I got this adapter to go in this end. I got a new spring and seal to go in there. And then on the other end of it, I need to get to 4-inch pipe thread, which is that adapter there. And then all the clamps and 25-foot of lay flat hose. And this company here, Indiana Irrigation Company, they are awesome. I called these guys up. I think the guy's name was Mark. Gave him the model and serial number of the pump. Yeah, gave him the model and serial number of the pump. Had everything in stock. He don't know me from Adam. Never talked to me a day in my life. He's like, yep, I'll get this. Is like real late on a Wednesday. He's like, let me just go ahead and get this all shipped out to you. He goes, that way you'll have it by the end of the week. He goes, just you get the invoice, just mail me a check back. Perfect. So yeah, I got the stuff, mailed him a check. I wish everybody could do business like that, but anyways, I'm gonna get this thing pieced together, and then we need to go up to the slide, and we gotta get some stuff hard plumbed down and see if it works. That's the beginning of weekend 4. Well, there she is, all fixed up and hooked to the tractor. Got all the nitpicking stuff fixed I wanted to, and oil and greased, and yada, yada, yada. I think she looks pretty good behind the little old John Deere. It really don't matter how good it looks. It's all about how good it works. So let's go plumb a water slide and see if it works. All right, guys, here is the plan. I got this flange up here on the bottom. I've got to get it cleaned up and then find a way to get that flange. Where's it at? Come here. This is what bolts up there. If you can see, I'm probably going to use a combination of what they use is plumber's putty and some silicone, but I think I'm going to come down out of here. And I'm probably going to 45 over to this pole, and we'll run down that pole, and then I'll make a hook up it down at the bottom. We're going to set the pump over there where it's kind of out of the way a little bit and everything. So Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, that's the plan. I'm not a plumber, not a slide builder, but I'm pretty good at rigging. So we're gonna get this cleaned up and see if we can make it work. So yeah, sounds like fun. Missing one. We're getting there. All right, guys. Sunday morning. This is how far I got yesterday. Shortly after I filmed that last little clip, we got an absolute toad strangler of a rain, and I scrambled to pick up tools and called it a day. So anyways, I'm gonna get that strapped off. I got some plumber strap here. I get that somewhat attached to that pole is my plan. I think I'm gonna run down the pole and then make some sort of hookup down there at the bottom for my pump. It's the typical figure it out as you go scenario. They're talking more rain today. Not sure how much we're gonna get done, but it's water slide. It's supposed to get wet, right? So we're gonna keep on the trucking on. All right, guys, there it is, all mocked up, goes down the pole. I did a little jimmy jug there. Went over, ties into my lay flat there on the pump. This here is probably gonna be temporary until if I end up using that pump permanently, I'm probably gonna lay some pipe all the way around and actually put it over there where my go-kart filling station is. That way the tractor can be sitting way out of the way over there running. If I end up getting an electric pump, then I'll probably left me enough room there to put a coupling. I'll flip that pipe around the other way, and then that pump will sit right in here somewhere. So we're going to let all the glue joints on that dry. I'm a little bit worried about that connection right there. I working by myself this morning. It was hard to get that shoved up in there the way I think it needs to be shoved up in there, but all right, guys, so while the glue was drying on those pipes, we were trying to get these poles set for the second platform here. This is a little landing. The steps will come up, hit this landing, and then make a 90 and basically go the rest of the way up. I didn't get as much of this covered as I wanted to. The weather was just not cooperating. It was either raining so hard you couldn't see your hand in front of your face, or it'd be cloudy like this, and then the sun would pop out and you'd be just drenched in sweat because it was so humid. But basically, we're setting 4 more poles here for this second platform. I don't know, this platform here is probably about 9.5 feet off the ground. The main platform ended up being just shy of 20 feet, so this is kind of splits it up. It's I think it's 1 step past halfway is what it ended up being. But we'll get these 4 poles set, and then we'll come back and get platform in and get started on our steps. Is kind of what the plan or the process here is, I guess. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me over that generator, but we got our band board around the outside in, our floor joist is set, starting to put the flooring down. Next thing we're gonna do is probably get a stringer. Get a stringer mocked up here. We're gonna set 2 poles out there somewhere, and we'll start from there going up the steps. We are getting there slowly. We're gonna give that pump a test run here in a minute. we got our official survey layout dude here. You know, if this is all wrong, it's your fault.
Yeah. Well, let me go get my equipment out of the truck and lay this out.
I don't know if we can afford your equipment.
I don't know what these inch marks are.
All right, so we got our platform built, we got a stringer built, and we know where we need 2 poles at. So we're gonna drill and set 2 poles down there, and hopefully pop some steps up through there. All right, guys, you're gonna have to forgive me here a little bit. We have been dodging absolute toad strangler rainstorms. Had the generator running, hard to video, but let me spin you guys around here, and I'll give you a quick rundown of what we got done today between the rainstorms and everything else going on. Get you guys caught up to speed, if you would. All right, so we'll start here at the bottom. We got the bottom 2 posts set. Got those 3 stringers on. We got most of the steps on. I think we decided we're going to end up putting another set of poles there in the middle to take a little bounce out of it and straighten up our handrail. I got the 3 stringers for the top cut and put in. Those are actually 3 steps less than here, so I think they're going to be fine for our strength. Did not get any steps on those. I mean, look at the ground. It's just been raining like crazy here. And then this was the this is my plumbing job. I think I showed some of this to you guys earlier. We did not get to do a test run on it. I do have everything hooked up, but with the rain and the weather and everything else going on, I just didn't get a chance to try it out. So I've been doing these part 1, 2, and 3 by the weekend because we've been working on it on the weekends. But I think may have a little bit of time to work on this one through the week, so I'm gonna let this one bleed on through the week here and try to get some more steps down and then get started on handrail and spindles and go from there. So today is June 9th, and my ultimate goal is to have this done by 4th of July weekend. So I think we're still on pace for that. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, it's the following weekend. We're back on the water slide. I got a few things done through the week, not much. Let me catch you up and yeah, show where we're at, what we got done, and what we need to do. All right, guys, we got the steps on, got the top rail on. Next thing we're gonna do is you guys are gonna see my chainsaw ninja skills, and we're gonna clip the top of all these posts off at the right height. So, you know what, one thing we forgot to do, Ryan, is this post is not plumb this way.
I didn't know if it should be because you figured it had to be what it had to be.
I think
the way your saw cut was.
I don't think it's that far off.
It don't look bad. Yeah, I thought about that, but I thought, well, your saw cut wasn't true, so I didn't know if it was just.
I might just leave it. Alright, let me top these off and then we'll. right, guys, here it is at the end of the day. We're gonna whip this little while. We're gonna put some sort of gate there on the end of it. We can close it off, but there she is. That's what she looks like all the way up. Pretty much got her, I don't know if kid-proof's the right word, but got her where we can walk up there and, excuse me, launch. Got the pump going. Good old clean pond water coming out. I think Ryan and Dax are going to give her a little test run here, so we'll see how she goes. On it. Hey, was that fun?
Yeah.
Are you going again?
Yeah.
You gonna go fast this time?
Yeah.
Oh, you just gonna hop right in now, ain't you?
Have fun.
Ready?
What's the verdict?
The verdict?
Is it kid approved?
Approved. Safety approved. It's be a good time. Let me see how fast you go.
You're going again?
Go by yourself.
No.
No? Okay, that's okay.
You broke it.
Hey, is Dirt Perfect your favorite YouTube channel? You gonna use the boat this time?
Daddy,
Yes, you gotta move to the front though. Sit back and put your feet up on the end.
Fine. Put your feet up, baby.
Daddy's taking attention. Put your feet up. Sissy, we did it!
All right, guys, that's where we're gonna wrap up this video. We just got a few finishing touches, some bracketry, some cleanup work, and we're gonna have this thing done. We're getting close. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you just take a few seconds to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe button, and tap the bell so you'll catch the next video. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and dirtperfect1.com.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you on the next one.